Ain't this weird? In 2020, who would have thought two grown men would be just about fighting over who gets there? I mean, it's an important job, but it must not be a very important job because who would normally pick these two? If this is the best America's got, we are so screwed. I mean, it's pretty bad. No matter who wins, the virus is going to remain. You know, I didn't believe in that to start with. I still don't think it's as bad as they say. But I had two daughters, and one soon to be son in law get it so far. And they had a rough time of it. Uh, they were real sick. So evidently it's right, although I do think they hyped it up. It is real. And people like me, I would probably be one of the ones that would take down because of my lung issues and my throat issues and my heart issues. But we're Megan John and stout, and so's Misty. Misty's not as young or stout, but she's still better health than a lot. And Megan's better health than quite a few. I mean, they both got problems. I don't know about Megan's boyfriend, but anyway, it's real. So, and they're each blaming the other one for the lockdown. You had to lock it down, folks. So, uh, but I get it. I can't help but laugh. Lady Gaga, big deal. I'm voting for America. Then why don't you quit worshiping the devil and you live in America? Final Pennsylvania point. And you go down through here and you see these headlines. And this looks like, what was that? There was a movie. They had the main thing, and then here's Biden uh, slipping a salute with a mask. And this guy, I don't know, he looks like a little turtle on The Little Mermaid. I do not see why he's even got a job. He jumps from one thing. One day he says masks aren't good. Next day he says they are. Then he says they're not. Then he says the virus isn't bad. Then he says it is. He don't know where he's at. And who does this woman think she is? Maxine Waters promises to never, ever forgive black Trump voters. Well, who the hell are you, lady? You look like a fish. Great big mouth. And does it matter to the black community or the white or the red or the yellow who you're not going to forgive? I'll tell you one thing, if you don't forgive people, you're not forgiven when you die. So we know where you're headed, whether you believe it or not. The best thing that has come out of this so far, let's see if I can find it. Not yet, not yet. Maybe it's not the one. Yeah, this is it. He makes fun of both of them.
Man, he can win Texas! What happened besides the play?
I'm just gonna keep going. The longer I talk, the less time Joe has to fuck it up. You know, when you make a bad choice, but it's too late to back out, so you invest.
That just tickled me to death. I thought that was funny. And these guys, transparent, anti-fog, extra clean, sociable mask. That's a little crazy. It's when you got more money and you got sense in America. Apparently America feels like they do. You know, they're already saying that inflation's going to hit. Why is she still breathing? Both of them look grouchy. This reminds me of a wrestling match. I made friends with some wrestlers. They were on my route. They bought some companies, and actually wrestlers are pretty smart people. They were pro wrestlers. And I asked Tim Warner while out there, I said, do you really hurt each other? And he said, no. He said, if we hurt each other, who would we wrestle? He said, sometimes I might get mad and do it, but most of the times, no. So it was, and that's the way these are. These two guys probably go out and have a drink together and laugh at all the people who are acting stupid. Lady Gaga is pumped. Say she's been pumped a bunch of times. Trump is realigning the Republican Party. I didn't know it was out of line. Look at her. Does she not look like a fish? I used to have a pet store with had a bunch of aquariums. I had some real ugly fish in it. And Obama. That's all I can say. Him and Michael both. Celebrities forced to quit dancing with the stars. Bernie Sanders, he had some pretty good ideals when he was running, but then, poof, he went off the. I just wonder if they don't pay him to see how many people would follow him, and then them come up with some crazy thing, and so that people would reject him. Who's Facebook? This dude, does he not still look like a dork? Truthfully, Facebook was started by DARPA, and they put this little dude in there to have a face to look at, because they didn't want you to know that they wanted facial recognition, and if they went out and got it from the people, you know, made it a mandatory thing, or tried to snap a camera or whatever, the people would probably revolt. Maybe, I don't know. That's the generation we got into. But anyway, people would at least pitch a fit. And so that wasn't going to work. So what they done was they started this Facebook. And in Facebook, it branched off to Pinterest and to Twitter, something like that, and these other places. And people put their own pictures up there. I do on Facebook. So they know what you look like. If you put baby pictures from the time you're born till now, and nobody thinks a thing, but they get stored in a huge database. It's just funny. We got people blocking each other's buses. If you really want to see something like that, watch porn. Go all the way. Why stop? It's comical. Then I look, and Amazon, which is way too big for their britches. I noticed they sent me an email saying that I could no longer keep my Prime corporate membership. And they were refunding me money when it ran out. So obviously I didn't get no money, but Prime turned around and or Amazon told me I had to sign this other thing. It was 179. I thought 119 was already high. Back when I signed up, it might not have been that. It might have been 99 or 100. But my wife noticed it first. She said their prices are outrageous, which we looked at a can of non-GMO corn. And I'm trying to think of who made it. It's one of the big companies. I would not have thought of them. But I guess they, people's catching on to GMOs and GEs. And we got it at Walmart for 88 cents a can. The same identical thing on Amazon was almost $3. But that was a while back. Now you look, and there's a lot of stuff that I'll look on Walmart, and then I'll look on eBay, and then I'll look on Sam's. And either Walmart or eBay beats beats Amazon by a long ways. Sam's, I don't look at it. It's Walmart, eBay, and Amazon. And 9 times out of 10, I'll get what I'm going to get on either eBay or Walmart because they're so much cheaper. So Amazon's changed. Now look up here in this dude, the Real History Channel. He's written several books. Anybody don't know it? That's Jeff Rense, Tex Mars, and David Duke. And at least these two, and maybe him, are all lined up to be real good. But this dude, I was overlooking at his, I get his emails, and I was looking, these are the books he's written, and they're banned from Amazon now. The Anti-New York Times, Rothschild, Planet Rothschild 1 and 2, that's 2 different books. The Bad War. You gotta know how this works. The 13 bloodlines. They sometimes get into it. Sometimes they want to send a message. So they go to Washington Post. One group does, and I used to know, I don't remember now. And they'll put something in there, a little article. And the other group, they go to the New York Times. So they're both owned by the powers that be, which means you ain't gonna get truth. But they'll understand what your game plan is. But that guy there, Real History Channel, CHAN.com. But it's funny, you read that and you won't know more than what the first line says. The job doesn't over. It's crazy. They're just telling you how much percentage of each one of them voted so far. Mark Twain, I believe it was, said there's statistics. There's statistics, damn statistics, and lies. Something to that effect. Never thought I'd see a country, our country, that would have us wearing these. Because you're breathing your own breath. Trees breathe carbon. You don't, unless you're wearing a mask. Then you do. You can't tell me that's good for you. That is the ugliest woman I have ever seen. I don't care what color they are. She's ugly. And why is his eyes always so black? I don't understand that. I mean, I've done a video on him. Couldn't, him and his son-in-law could step in as the Antichrist. But only demons have black eyes. So why does he have them? Anyway, this is one of them elections that no matter who you vote for, we're screwed. I mean, we are screwed. This guy don't even know where he shit last. And this guy thinks he made it all. So, and holy sh! Look at that. What is that? She got to be the second ugliest woman I've seen. As far as he looks like a little turtle or whatever that is under the sea. So, go out and vote for whoever you want. That's what America's supposed to be about. Individual rights and freedoms. Somehow, we've gotten away from that. Some of my friends voted for him, some of my friends voted for him. And it's a preference. And the way both of them carry on, I wouldn't say a word. That is one cool movie right there. Or show. Well, I'm back, Misty. I don't know how fast I'll be producing them. We finished Blacklist, but there's a lot of stuff that they come up with there at the last that I didn't go over. They, they just mention it like you should know it, but most people are not going to take the time to write it down and then look it up. Ooh, man, what swastika sign tried to make Trump supporters look like. Anyway, I think they're both too old to be president. And that is another joke in D.C. We just need to give the whole place a burn enema. And she's cute. Oh, bless her heart. I don't read the news a lot. I don't look at the news a lot. I just looked because of this stupid race. It's funny. You can find some funniness in it. Unfortunately, I think that ends once we put one of them in office.